Nidus Breachcast, the world's first identity management app made exclusively for identity experts and product owners, is available in the iOS App Store now. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nidus Anarchy series. I'm your host Adam, CIO and co-founder of Nidus, and today I want to talk about how not to do anti-counterfeit technology. So I don't want to put this company on blast, but this thing here has a anti-counterfeit technology to basically prove that this is a legit product and to keep their brand safe, right? So really cool. Seen a lot of this coming around. There is a big problem with this one. Actually, there's two, which I kind of want to talk about. I've already emailed the company a couple weeks ago. They failed to reply back. I tried to tell them they didn't want to do anything. So I'm still not going to put them on blast. If you know, you know. And we'll just leave it at that. But I'm going to show you how this one works and what the problem is. So first off, let's talk about what this really is. So if I kind of zoom in here, and I'll get some pictures to put in. But what this is, it says you scratch this thing here, scratch the scan. So you scratch this part off the top, and it's going to show a QR code. And then at the very bottom is a little number. And then what you're supposed to do is then go and punch in that number, and it's going to prove that this is legit or not, and how many times it's been copied. So first thing we need is like something to scratch this with. Okay, so this one's brand new, right? So I have not scratched it. So now let's go ahead and scratch this bad boy off. Okay, we're done. We've scratched it off, and now we have a nice little QR code with a little shiny thing. And when we scan it, let's see what happens, right? So we're gonna go ahead and scan this QR code. There we go. Open in Brave. Okay, and now we're at the website, and you can see what it is, number of scans, and it shows, now here it shows me as being in Lynbrook, New York. Now what's interesting is that this thing, when you go here, it's actually going to ask for your location. I have location turned off, and if you have it on, it will actually store your actual physical location, pretty much down to your address of where you live or wherever you are within just a couple feet, and it stores it to the actual database. So anyone that comes here and scans this can then see your address, which is freaky. If you scan it a few more times, it says, hey, this thing's been scanned too many times, and then it just doesn't show anything anymore. So it does hide it, but they do have the address stored on file, which is nice for them, bad for us. Now, one of the bigger problems here is this. This little code that's down here on the bottom, if we look at the URL, you'll see we go to the very end, we go to /auth/ and then here's the code. The code is actually repeated. So this code here is in the URL. This is why this doesn't work. The supposed secret QR code that you can't know is their website.com/auth/ the code that they print publicly on the container. Here's why this is bad. First off, it defeats the purpose of having any secret because anyone can scan, knows what it is, right? There's no secret involved if you're literally printing the only thing that's unique in clear text outside of the scan part. Also, what's happening is that if I am a nefarious person, let's say I'm a bad guy, and I am a retailer and I sell this to somebody and I'm like, hey, I want to know where that guy lives. So ahead of time, I'm just going to take a picture of the code that's on here and just store it. And then when I sell this to someone, I'll be like, okay, here you go. And they sell it and they're like, oh, cool. I get rewards if I scan this thing, and I get points so I can get free stuff. And they scan it and they have location turned on or whatever. Now it goes to their thing. So all I got to do is go to the website that I already know. I have a picture of the code. I just slap in the code, and now I have that person's address, their home address, their work address, or wherever they scanned it at. I know exactly where that person most likely lives. That's why this is not good, right? So one, being anti-counterfeit goes out the window because you're publishing the code right on the front, so there's no secret whatsoever. That's being handled completely poor. It should be a public-private key in the sense, right? So like this part out here should be the public part, and the QR code should be a private part. It should be a thing that you don't know, that no one can have until you scratch it off. It's crazy that it's on there. So I really hope they fix this, because someone's going to get hurt. Because really, you're advertising to people that I can sell this to somebody and then figure out where they live or where they work just by punching in the code afterwards. I think that is a horrible plan. I don't think they did it on purpose, that's for sure. I just think that they're not techie people and they don't know what they're doing. And I really hope they fix this, because this is how you do not protect something with an anti-counterfeit device, because it doesn't work and you're just making all of your customers susceptible to dangerous hacks. So hope they fix it, and I want you guys to look out for it too. If you know what this is and you've seen these before, don't even scan them. Don't put your address in there. Don't do anything. I did this one as a test. I'm going to kill that QR code so you can't even see it after we put the website up anyway. But yeah, these things are pretty brutal. Don't scan them, and don't ever let your browser have your GPS coordinates of where you are. They can tell where you live, they can tell where you work, and they're going to store it and they're going to sell it, and you have no idea what they're going to do with that information. So be careful, stay safe, and turn your GPS off on your browser. Later. Nidus has just created the first iOS app made exclusively for identity management professionals. It's called Nidus Breachcast, and you can download it now. It's amazing. We have real-time updates of all the latest breaches that are occurring, CVEs as they come out real-time, really pertaining just to identity management. We have media that's going on this podcast. We're going to be bringing in a lot more others as well. And we even have a complete vendor list of all the identity management vendors and all their products, so you can find out exactly where to download their software, all the documentation. And what's even more awesome is an identity management glossary. All those crazy words and acronyms that we can never remember, they're all listed in there for you. No ads, just pure information to make your life simple.